Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rising Star. My name is Ruth. Thank you for joining me. All right, so this is going to be a timeless reading, whatever we need to know, see, and hear at this time. All right, Spirit, what is the strongest message coming through for the collective at this time, please? What is the strongest message coming through? Nine of Wands. Five of Cups. Somebody feels ashamed. Somebody could be like stubbornly not apologizing, but they feel ashamed. They know that they're wrong. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's holding back an apology is how this feels. King of Wands. Okay, yeah. Somebody's ego is preventing them from like doing the right thing, being the bigger person, apologizing. They feel very ashamed. Could be a Leo. Queen of Wands is in the past. There could have been like an argument or something, a fight, an argument. This Queen of Wands could be a third party, like infidelity. Yeah, King and Queen of Wands. This could definitely be a spouse. Seven of Pentacles is in the future. Somebody's thinking about apologizing, is how this feels. Give me one more on the Seven of Pentacles, please. Two of Wands. Six of Wands. Somebody's ego is preventing them from apologizing. They're thinking about it. They know that they should. They don't know what good it would do, is what I'm getting. They think it would do no good, or they're telling themselves it wouldn't do any good anyhow. All right, Nine of Wands, Five of Cups. Nine of Wands, Five of Cups. Yeah, we have fire and earth. All fire and earth. Well, and the cups is water, but a lot of fire and earth. Seven of Swords. Somebody is evading growing up. Yeah, growth. It's Seven of Pentacles. So this is an opportunity for somebody to grow here. I feel like it's like to be decided what this person's going to do. Five of Pentacles and the Lovers. This could be a romantic relationship for some of you. It doesn't have to be, but oh, interesting because Mars and Pluto are in opposition right now. So there could have been an argument. Uh, this person may choose to stay out in the cold. Yeah, this is like doghouse, sleeping on the couch kind of energy. Somebody may choose to stay out in the cold rather than do what they need to do to fix this because they want to win. Six of Wands, they just want to win. Yeah, it's like somebody wants to have the last word or something like that. Their ego wants to win. They know they effed up. Or they know that they need to do something or say something. All right, Nine of Wands, Five of Cups. Seven of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Emperor. You may be at a point with this person where you've had enough. Yes, two people are standing their ground here. Strength. Mars is in Leo. Strength is Leo. Lots of fire here. Yeah, there is a lot of fire here. The Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius. The Emperor is Aries. Strength is Leo. And then we have the Queen and King of Wands. Um, so two people are standing their ground here after an argument. And this, like, person, I want to see what happened in the past. I feel like this person is evading apologizing. Sorry, I might have to sneeze. Um, really bad allergies lately. They're evading apologizing or admitting something here, doing the right thing. They're being very stubborn, is how it feels. Yeah, this is like this person's willing to lose out on something that's meant for them, Wheel of Fortune. They're willing to lose something that's meant for them to, for the sake of their ego, okay? To save face. So let's look at what happened in the past here with the Queen of Wands spirit. They might have lied about something. It could have been like it started out as one lie that turned into many lies. It's like they've dug themselves a hole, and the way to get out of the hole is by doing the right thing, but it's almost like they're stuck in the spiral of doing the wrong thing. What's the Queen of Wands? The Chariot. Somebody may have moved out in the past here. The Nine of Cups. Okay, that feels like instant gratification. This could be like a relapse. Hangman. They thought you wouldn't find out. King of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Um, I think there could be different scenarios going on in the past here. Somebody could have said they were doing something for work when they were doing something for fun. But yeah, also it could be like there was a relapse, like somebody was making progress, or you thought somebody was making progress, but they weren't. They were still doing something behind your back. That's how you'll know if this is your story. Okay. So if you're like making things up in your head right now, this is not your story. This would be something that you already know that this happened and there was an argument about it. Queen of Cups. Yeah, you already know about this. Like, all you want is for this person to recognize why this is an issue for you, and they won't. They do recognize why it's an issue for you, but it's like they're refusing. They're really standing their ground, but they have like nothing to back it up. So Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like I'm getting like a teeter-totter. So if they do the right thing, you're willing to compromise here. You're willing to work together with them. You're willing to figure this out with this person, but they won't just admit the truth or something. So it's like either they admit the truth and you can work on it together, or they keep evading this and you end up removing yourself from the situation. Okay. Yeah, because the conflict will still continue if this person doesn't take some sort of responsibility or accountability. Now, for some of you, this could be flipped, and you could be the person who needs to take accountability. So take it as it resonates. Yeah, the problem's not going to go away until it's addressed. It needs to be addressed. It's not like it's like putting lipstick on a pig. Okay, you can't just put lipstick on a pig and call it pretty. Like this can't be smoothed over this time. Because probably in the past you've been smoothing this over with this person. It's like walking on eggshells, and the problem just persists because it's not being pulled out at the roots. Okay. So, King of Wands, and I think that's where you're at right now. You know this. Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Empress. It's like this person is undecided on what's worth more to them, this relationship or their ego. why is this person's ego so important? What is it about this? It's like something about their appearance, control, Page of Swords. They want to have the last word. The Sun. Yeah, like this person just wants to pretend. They want to pretend like everything's okay. Because if you pretend like everything's okay, they can keep doing what they want to do. Yeah, they want to have the upper hand. They want to have the control here. Hmm. What else? Four of Wands. Yeah, this person could be very traditional, like they are the head of the household. There's something else here. What is it? Yes, strength. It's about control. I think I just needed to see strength. Yeah, this person is the head, the dominant person, the emperor, the king of the castle, the head of the house. Like you don't tell them what to do. That's why they're being so stubborn because they're not going to let you tell them what to do or boss them around or something like that. But because this person's unbendable, they're going to lose. They might lose something important here. They might make the right choice. It's like this person has a very important choice to make. So, what's the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Wands here in the future? I feel like this person's doing a lot of thinking, a lot of reflecting. What happens in the future? Four of Wands. Yeah, this is a marriage. It feels more than anything like this is a marriage. This could be a father figure as well. It doesn't have to be a father, it can be a mother. But more than likely, it's a very dominant kind of traditional masculine energy that I'm getting. Yeah, the Hierophant, the Four of Wands, the Five of Swords. This person has something important to learn here about being flexible, about like changing and growing, and like a death and rebirth kind of energy that this person needs to be going through right now. The Lovers, the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Moon. Okay, so this person's trying to work through something right now. They do want to apologize, okay? Or they will want to apologize. I don't know if they want to apologize now, but they're trying to work through something here. Um, some sort of wound that they have, some sort of fear. What is the fear? It could have something to do with control. The Sun. Let's wait to move. I don't know why, but I feel like this person's a Pisces rising or something. They're either a Pisces rising or a Virgo rising. I keep getting something about the nodes being in their first and seventh houses. Page of Cups, Pisces energy. There's something about like this person doesn't know how to like face reality very well. Yeah, there's something Piscean going on here with this person. They don't know how to face reality. Probably when they were a child, like everything was smoothed over, lied about, nothing was ever addressed like head on. And so this person's learning how to address something head on without being controlling. They might have been raised by a person who was very controlling, like a authoritarian energy. I am seeing a woman, so it could be a mother. But a very yeah, like a very strict authoritarian energy is what I'm getting. And so that's what this person knows, right? This person hasn't known another way, so that's just like what they've been acting out. Yeah, there's something here about like a play or a fantasy. Like I keep seeing things like a theater set or like a children's show set, like Teletubbies. I was seeing Teletubbies earlier and like Yo Gabba Gabba. Like they're showing me like fantasy things. So this person, maybe they're really into fantasy. What does this mean? I'm like, I feel like this is going in some other direction. What does this mean, Spirit? What are you trying to tell me? I feel like the truth was avoided a lot when they were growing up, and so they don't know how to really face reality. And in the past here, if this was a relapse, that could have something to do with it too. Yeah, Pisces and Virgo energy right there. Um, if this person relapsed to something that's something they used to cope so that they could stay in some sort of like a fantasy non-reality type of energy. Nine of Cups, which is very like a fantasy type of energy. Pisces, Jupiter in Pisces. Yeah, this person could have Jupiter in Pisces. Hmm. The Fool. Yeah, foolish. The Fool is fantastical. He's about to walk off of a cliff. He's so like wrapped up in his idea or his dream that he's about to walk off of this cliff. And luckily, he has this dog, this faithful dog behind him to protect him. But yeah, he's about to walk into danger here. So yeah, it's like this person just, they live in another world. That's what it is. They live in another world. And so this situation is forcing this person to face reality because they're going to lose something important to them if they can't like face the music. Okay. The Empress. Could be a mother figure or just their parents in general. This could be like a Pisces fourth house too. Yeah. You know what I'm getting is that book, The Glass Castle. Her parents are kind of fantastical like that. Like they're always living in some other idea, like system of ideas, some other ideology. Uh, she grows up mostly homeless. And I don't know. If you've read the book, then you'll know like where I'm going with this. But she had to escape that. She had to escape the fantasy that her parents were creating and live in the real world in order to live a normal life. So it feels like something like that. Let's see what this person wants to say. I want to tell you how I feel. I left when I saw you with someone. That could be you. Um, you speak to me through music. I left you before you could leave me as at the bottom. So any of these might resonate for you. Yeah, this person could be a little delusional. This I left when I saw you with someone. They could be like making things up in their head or making up scenarios in their head. Like they could have some issues there that need to be worked through. Hmm. All right, let's get an angel number. What else does the collective need to know, Spirit? Yeah, it's like running from the truth, running from the truth. That's what the Seven of Swords is. Yeah, like good times. 2424, good times. Leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection, kindness, happiness. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you're all on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. Yeah, this person doesn't know how to express themselves. Um, so there could be a Chiron placement in there too with the other stuff that I mentioned, maybe like a Chiron and Pisces in the fourth or something like that. But they also have difficulty expressing themselves. The number 24 could resonate, could be somebody's birthday or something. All right, so let us know if it's your reading if you would like to, and have a great day. Thanks, guys.